Now it's kind of the third, Psalm 51, verse 9 through 19, on the third sermons on July 4th. Let me try to read the text, the 51, verse 9 out of Psalms. Hide your face from my sins and blot out all my iniquity. Verse 10. Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit with me. Verse 11. Do not cast me from your presence, or take your Holy Spirit from me. Verse 12. Restore to me the joy of your salvation, and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Then I will teach transgressors your ways, and the sinners will turn back to you. Verse 14. Save me from Save me from the blood guilt, O God, the God who saves me, and my tongue will sing over your righteousness. Verse 15. O Lord, open my lips, and my mouth will declare your praise. 16. You do not delight me Verse 16, you do not delight in a sacrifice, or I would bring it. You do not. You do not delight in in sacrifice, or I would bring it. You do not take advantage, take pleasure in burnt offerings. Verse 17. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broke and a contrite circuit. Verse 18. In you God pleasures make Zion in your good pleasures we make Zion prosper, build up the walls of Jerusalem. Verse 19. Then there will be a righteous sacrifice, whole burnt offering to the earth against Then there will be righteous sacrifices, whole burnt offering to delight you. That numbers of sacrifice. Let me take a rephrase again. Lamentations of Jeremiah chapter 51 verse 9 through 19. Hide your face from my sins and blot out all my iniquity. I mean, though I keeping doing my iniquity, but please forgive me and hide away. And also create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me. I mean, you created me in the very beginning of the time while we have herding the Garden Eden, in a very pure heart, which is the image of yours. And make us redeem the renewment, the steadfast spirit with me. Now, verse 7. Do not cast me from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from me. If the leaders of church, including the do not cast me from your presence or take your Holy Spirit from me. This is kind of very evangelical message on Hebrews chapter 12, 3. Restore to me the joy of your salvation and grant me a willing spirit to sustain me. Please retake the joy of Restore to me the joy of your salvations and grant a willing spirit to cast in me. God has prepared or implement. Everything is ready to the joy of your salvation, and grant me my own willing, my intentional spirit to sustain me. I will teach transgressors, your eyes' sins will turn about. Save me from blood, O God, the God who saves me and my dirty one. You do not delight in sacrifice or would bring it. Verse 17. The sacrifices of God a broken spirit, a broke and contrite heart. Well, the righteous they'll be very right. Right space, right atmosphere. But the bulls will be offered on your altars. The sacrifice of God are broken spirit and broken and contrite spirit, which means they are almost died. There is no hope to get away from this whole. Only if you had designed. Actually God has designed through you.